Please don't tell me that was you saying the 96 Sonics. This is what you gotta realize, G. It's very easy to out-debate locker room. It's not very challenging whatsoever. The fact that you let locker room out-wit you and out-debate you,
if I go tonight, I doubt
it
the
says a
world
lot.
change.
We're not talking
I just
about
pray they don't forget my name.
a very high-level basketball mind, and you got outwitted by the locker room.
I gave it all for fantasy.
Please don't tell me that was you saying the 96 Sonics. This is what you gotta realize, G. It's very easy to out-debate locker room. It's not very challenging whatsoever. The fact that you let locker room outwit you and out-debate you, it says a lot. We're not talking about a very high-level basketball mind, and you got outwitted by the locker room.
And the goofballs that say they're LeBron, no, you're not a LeBron James fan. Hey, all the people on this chat, if anybody bring up the other players, they not a LeBron James fan. So we cutting them out. We the real LeBron James fans.
Facts.
We the real, hey, everybody on here, we the real LeBron James fan. That goofball on the other channel, excuse my French, he's a D-head. I ain't gonna say the word. He a D-head. He's not a LeBron James fan. He just trying to get likes. If I was y'all, I would not follow him because he a goofball.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, Big Tone. I had to fall back from your boy, man, the locker room, man.
Man, I went out tell you, I've been telling you, nigga, you ain't want to listen.
Nah, it's not that I didn't.
That boy is a two-way player, bro. He's the only nigga.
Two-way player.
He's a two-way player, bro. He's the only nigga that keep LeBron picture up no matter what he talking about.
Yo, Big Tone, this dude was talking. Like, my thing is, anytime you beat him in a debate, he always got a condescending narrative, like, oh, you guys don't know basketball and all of this shit. So I'm like, all right, well, debate me then. He like, oh, nobody debates. We just fans. Our debates don't matter. And I'm like, so why the fuck you got a show called The Smoke Show? Like, it's just too much of moving the goalposts for me. And it's like, I just did basketball talk. I ain't talk about none of the extra corny shit he was doing, but just basketball talk. When it came down to basketball content, I was whooping his ass. And he got disrespectful. He got disrespectful to somebody on my panel, so I stopped fucking with him. You know how I know it was bad? He came all the way. He came to my Facebook. Like, I never seen nobody go from look sorting somebody out on Facebook from YouTube. Like, bruh, I went to his page. He kept putting my picture. I said, yo, you keep putting my picture up.
Because he like to make my soundbite part of his show. I never seen nothing like this, where somebody that's a different blogger on a different stream takes your soundbite and DJs your shit. Like, he's like a fucking DJ.
I will tell you where the beef started with me and Reggie, right? Reggie fucked one of my niggas bitches, right? The locker room went to fuck one of my niggas bitches, right? That's what he fucking did. He fucking disrespected the bitch. I will tell you where the beef started with me and Reggie, right? Reggie fucked one of my niggas bitches, right? The locker room went to fuck one of my niggas bitches, right? What? That's what he fucking did. He fucking disrespected the bitch.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, folks. We are back, man. We are back, folks. You guys see the title of the show. I saw you guys laughing in the chat. You know, I was laughing myself watching the ending of the game, folks. I can't lie to you guys. I thought it was over. I did. I thought it was over. I thought Puka did us in, folks. Very strange ending to that ball game. You know, the Magic have an inbounds play, and, you know, they turn the ball over. You know, I'm going to be honest, I thought the ball did go off LeBron's leg, but for whatever reason, they ruled it was Orlando's ball. Okay? So it looks like the referees, folks, they got involved in the festivities of tonight's game. And, yeah, you know, the Lakers get the ball. You know, LeBron was wide open. LeBron was going to actually tie the game up. Paolo Banchero flies in, doesn't foul. Clearly fouls LeBron. Clearly fouls LeBron. I thought they were going to call that. They didn't end up calling that. So then Lakers get a redo. And then obviously Marcus Smart, he throws it to Luke Kennard, folks. And Luke Kennard, folks, the best three-point shooter in the NBA, ladies and gentlemen. He drained the game-winning three-pointer for the Los Angeles Lakers, folks. So that makes it, 9 straight games, right? 9 straight games for the Lakers, folks. Good work, folks. Great, great, great job. Great job. Yeah, great job, man. So, as you guys can see, here are my white boy rankings. I didn't update them. This is kind of like a weekly thing. So I haven't updated the white boy rankings, but just for the sake of, today's show, folks, I think it's very fitting, folks, that Luke Kennard remains at number 2. All right. Obviously, nobody is going to overtake Puka Luka as the number 1 white boy in Los Angeles. But I do think there is a competition for the number 2 white boy for the Fakers. Okay. And I think Luke Kennard, folks, he's made his claim, folks, with that game-winning 3, folks. That was legendary, man. That was legend. I can't even lie, chat. That was and I'm happy for Luke. I really am. I'm happy for Luke. I like Luke. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Luke was kind of the one that got me thinking, like, wait a second. Can this team really do something this year? There was some post-game interviews back when the Fakers were getting their asses beat. And Luke was actually one of the ones that was extremely optimistic about the team, folks. Luke said, listen, I've been on a lot of teams before, and I believe in this team. I believe in what we have, right? This is what Luke was saying a few weeks ago when the Lakers were getting their asses beat. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, for Luke Walton, for Luke Kennard, right? Fuck Luke Walton. He sucks. For Luke Kennard, okay, to do what he did tonight, folks, I told you guys, man, this dude can very well be our replacement for Aston this summer. If Aston gets beside himself and, him and his agent come to the negotiation table talking about they want $200 million, we can tell them to eat a dick because we got Luke Kennard. He'll be a free agent this summer as well. I think you got to keep Luke Kennard, man. You want to know why? This dude actually has a skill set, and that's shooting the ball. Let's get into this box score, though, folks. I'm honestly stunned. Like I said, I did have to change my title. I did. Again, this is crazy. Shout out to X&O with the $5 super chat.
Hey, I fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
He said the real white boy has emerged, and his name is Luke Kennard. You said I changed my mind. Luke Kennard is him? Okay. So you just dick ride any white boy you see. Okay. Now it makes sense, Max. You're just a white boy dick sucker. Okay. So first it was Reeves. Now Luke Kennard is him. Okay. That's cool. You gonna go buy his jersey? Let me ask you a question, Max. Tonight, are you gonna lock your door and please yourself to Luke Kennard's game winner tonight?
You're a freaking frog!
This clown out of here, man. Let's get into the box score. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Y'all do me a favor and drop a like on the video, folks. Like I said, that was a crazy ending to a game, That was a crazy ending to a game. But we have to start, ladies and gentlemen, with Puka Luka. We got to start with Puka, folks. I'm getting sick and tired of this shit. Okay? Now, I know you guys were laughing like, oh, he had to change the title again. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I know it's funny, right? No. I only changed the back half of the title, folks. I left the front half of the title the same. What is the title of the show? What is the title of today's show? Luka Doncic Ballhogging has gone too far. Okay? Now, I don't see Don C in the chat. Okay? Now, Don C, I don't know if you watch the NBA, dude. If you guys don't know, me and Don C in the chat, we have a bet going. We pretty much bet $1,000 on Luka winning the MVP. All right. Don C bet that Luka would win the MVP, and I pretty much took the field, and I pretty much said, listen, dude, he's not winning the MVP. It is what it is. All right. So earlier today, I think SGA, they played the Wizards. SGA, another 40 ball, right? Thunder cruising, best record in the West. Okay, best record in the NBA. So SGA is cruising to a second straight consecutive MVP award. All right. Now, I gave Puka Dookie his credit the other night when we played Miami. I gave him his credit. Okay, because I told you guys when we started the show, I said, yo, the dude, I will give it to him. He is playing himself into bronze in the MVP race, meaning he's played himself into the third spot because SGA's got number one locked up, and I personally believe Victor Wembanyama, who had a game winner the other night, is number 2. So for me right now, it's SGA. Number 2 would be Wemby. And then number 3, right now, currently, I would have Puka at that number 3 spot. I think he's caught the Joker because Joker was the 3. So I think Puka over the last week or so, week and a half, he's played himself a little bit past the Joker. So I have him at that number 3 spot. Folks, after today's performance, I'm sorry, he might have dropped back down to number 4. I'm not going to lie to you guys, and I'm going to get to him in a second. Okay, shout out to Jordan C with the $5 super chat.
Hey, I fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
You said Aston Reeves airballed 2 clutch threes. He was the reason LA almost lost the game. Yeah, I'm going to get to Aston too. Oh, don't even trip, Jordan C. We'll revisit your super chat here in a second because I'm going to get to Aston too. And he's lucky Luke Kennard. Once again, Luke Kennard and LeBron and everybody else is saving that bum. So once again, he gets to get away tonight. Luka's going to get away tonight. They're not going to face any criticism for the shit that they did tonight because Luke Kennard saved them. But I'm sorry, folks. Even in a win, I'm not going to allow Luka to get away with this stuff. Now, I've been telling y'all consistently, and you guys that have been listening to this show, y'all know I've been extremely consistent on this, no matter if we win or if we lose. I've been extremely consistent, and I've consistently said, this 30-point shot shit is ridiculous. Have I not been saying this? I've even been talking shit during wins, when we win the game. When we win the game, I be telling y'all I don't like this. I'm not a fan of this nonsense, folks. Folks, another night, dude. He did it again. Why do you need to take 30 fucking shots every single game? I still cannot get an answer to that question. How many games in a row has it been that this dude has taken 30 shots? This is not basketball. I keep saying that, bro. This is what you call stat padding. See, y'all think stat padding is what Bam did. When the team is up and you're still out on the floor trying to score points. Yes, that's stat padding too. But what Luka is doing, why is nobody speaking on this? This is literal stat padding. This is unnecessary. I could see, okay, 1 or 2 games every now and then he's on a heater and he takes that many shots. I understand that. I'm a reasonable guy. I'm a reasonable person. I get it. If you got hot, like he did in Miami or whatever, and you take 30 shots, okay. But every single game, you should not be taking this amount of shots, bro. I'm sorry. That's not basketball. I don't care what anybody says. That is not basketball. That is not basketball. Especially when you're on a team that has pieces. I could see it would make more sense, right? If he was doing this, let's say it was just him. If it was just him, I wouldn't say shit. Because that would make sense. Like, okay, you're their primary offensive engine, right? So if you don't put up this many shots or whatever, y'all might not score like that. Okay, cool. I'm reasonable. I would understand it in that context. I'm a fair individual, folks. I'm very fair. You got the greatest scorer in the history of the sport on your roster, and you're doing this bullshit. You got a 2-month all-star, and I'm not even going to vouch for him because he took 20 shots tonight. So I'm not even going to vouch for him. Matter of fact, fuck Austin. You have DeAndre Ayton. Look at how many shots DeAndre Ayton took. Look how many shots DeAndre Ayton took, folks. DeAndre Ayton took 4 shots. He took 4 shots tonight. It's the number 1 pick in the draft. 4 shots. Rui Hachimura, 2 shots tonight. Oh, by the way, let me get to this real quick. Because I'm going to make y'all stand on that shit y'all was talking early in the season. I'm going to make you stand on that bullshit y'all was talking, Laker fans. You going to stand on that fuck shit over here. Let me ask you guys a question, Faker fans. You guys still think Jake LaRavia is better than DFS? That trash-ass trash bag Jake LaRavia? Y'all remember early in the season, right? Y'all were saying, oh, Rob Pelinka cooked. Jake LaRavia is better than DFS. Remember when y'all, look, 2 hours ago, Laker fans really said Jake LaRavia was better than DFS. Hashtag racism. I'm going to make you stand on it, Laker fans. That boy is ass. Dog shit trash. This nigga can't hit a shot. But he's white, and obviously, we all know what that means. He's got the complexion for the protection. Isn't that right, Faker fans? Yeah, we know. We know how you guys roll. You guys only shit on the blacks. Yeah, this is how it is, man. This is how it is in Laker land, folks. When you're white, you can be dog shit, garbage, trash. You can do that. Yeah. Yeah, who cares? Who cares that Jake LaRavia is a fucking bum? Who cares? He's white. Who cares? Let's move on. Shout out to Jamie Bryant. You said Luka and Reeves out there shooting time zones. Shooting time zones is crazy. Okay, shout out to GD with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, man.
LeBron fan.
You said people complaining about Luka's shot selection must not watch the game because he does the same thing every night, win or lose, it doesn't matter. Folks, you guys said that Jake LaRavia was an upgrade on DFS. I call bullshit. I call bullshit, folks. So like I said, back to Luka, man. This is stat padding. You said Vando should get some time. I agree. I don't know what Vando did to JJ. I don't know if he farted around JJ. JJ caught a whiff of it. He wasn't feeling it. I don't know. Shout out to Top Fly High. I don't know what was going on. You know, it is a little bit odd to me that Vando hasn't played. I don't like it. I don't like it because, you know, to me, we need Vando. You know, y'all keep talking about Herb Jones and all this dumb shit, you know. Have y'all seen Herb Jones, man? That dude is trash. You know, he's a souped up Vando. Or a lesser version of Vando, actually. And y'all were just talking about getting him 2-3 months ago. You know? It's funny, right? The players y'all be wanting to go get, you got them right now. Y'all talking about going to get Nicholas Claxton. Nigga, what are you talking about, Nicholas Claxton? You might as well just make it work with DeAndre Ayton. Do y'all niggas really think Nicholas Claxton is going to be an upgrade over DeAndre Ayton? If anything, that'll be a lateral move. That's not an upgrade. You guys think Herb Jones is going to be that much better than what Vando would do? It's not an upgrade, folks. So, like I said, you got the pieces right now on the roster. JJ just isn't utilizing it correctly. But what else is new? I don't like the fact Vando hasn't been playing. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Vando should be getting minutes. You know? There's no reason, once again, Austin Reeves tonight, why is he leading the team in minutes? Why does he need 40 minutes, you know? For what? Why does he need 40 minutes? So he can get enough shots up, so he can, you know, make it look like he's doing something? 'Cause that's all he does. That's all he does. But like I said, folks, this problem with Luka, I'm telling you guys right now, this is going to be the death of the Lakers, dude. This team actually can compete with anybody. But this is a problem. And you guys don't want to acknowledge it because obviously the Lakers have been winning games. But I'm telling you right now, this is an issue. This is an issue in my opinion. You cannot have one player. You cannot have one player shooting the ball this many times per night. This is consecutive. Like we've seen 3, 4, 5 straight games. He shot the ball 27, 30 times a game. You cannot win like that. Heliocentric basketball, one guy dominating the basketball, shooting all the shots, does not win. So once again, tonight is another prime example that the Lakers have enough to compete with any team on any given night. It's going to come down to execution and Luka. We're going to win or lose because of Luka. That's going to be the only, that's what it is. He said, you're not an NBA coach? Okay. So? Most of these coaches ain't qualified, if we're being honest. Most of these GMs are not qualified. What is Rob Pelinka? I mean, who is he? He's a fucking Kobe Bryant, Kobe's boyfriend? That's what he was. He was Kobe's boyfriend. And then all of a sudden, he's qualified to run a team? Anybody can be a fucking coach, clown. Like, what are you talking about? All you gotta do is go on Chat GPT and learn this shit. Anybody can coach, dude. Like, we gotta stop this shit. Y'all make it seem that's you like that other clown that came over here from that other pod trash. You know, you niggas act like coaching is fucking, you know, high school geometry. High school geometry is more complicated than being an NBA coach or being a basketball. We're talking like this is simple shit, dude. This is a kid's game. Children play this game. Children play this game. Simple as that. This is not rocket science. This is not fucking, you know, quantum physics. This is fucking basketball. Niggas are throwing balls in baskets. Wow. Wow. So, no. No. Anybody can be a coach, dude. Anybody can be a coach. Nigga, when we were growing up playing basketball, nigga, the coach would be one of the teammates' daddies. It'd be his fucking dad, and he'd be our coach. Come on, man, knock it off, dude. Knock it off. Okay, let me go ahead and block you, pussy. Let me go ahead and block you. Take care, okay? Come back on your other burner account. Okay. Like I was saying, folks, fuck what this clown is talking about. This ain't gonna win. Now, like I said, when I say it, you see, when I say certain things, right, you'll have a troll pop out in the chat saying some goofy shit. Okay, well, what about when Kobe says it? Let's just listen to Kobe then, since I have no credibility. Let's listen to somebody who does.
James Harden, of course, crazy streak this season. What do you think of what he's doing right now?
Well, I think I'm not a fan of in terms of winning championships. I don't think that style is ever going to win championships. But at the same time, you have to keep your team's head above water to win games. So you have to do what you have to do to win games, and he's doing that, right? Now, I think...
So are you saying you don't think James Harden and the Rockets, as constructed, can win a title?
Not with this style of play, it won't win, right? With one player dominating the ball. Now when you have Chris Paul come back and you have more movement to the offense, where you move guys around, where you're harder to find.
And Chris Paul's back, but you mean more in the...
Yeah, because listen, if you take one player, you put him at the top of the key, or you put him on the wing, and you're running screen rolls, you're always in front of the defense. Mm-hmm. The defense can key on that, particularly in the playoffs. And that's easy to defend. Yeah. It's easy to defend. Now, what he's doing is absolutely remarkable, though. And I think it's a testament to how remarkable it is, because people are now trying to minimize what it is that he's doing. I mean, he's doing some phenomenal stuff.
You can't just go try to find any player that's 6'10" and say be the center. There's certain qualities that the center is going to need playing next to AD. To me, I would be knocking on the door of the Clippers. I would have been knocking on the door for PJ Tucker.
So, once again, right? Argue with Kobe Bryant. Argue with Kobe Bryant. Pussy. Because when I say it, right, you want to troll. Okay, well, take it up with Kobe. Seriously. Take it up with Kobe. Kobe said it. Kobe was the one that said it. You can't win with this style of play. Okay? It's not possible. And once again, when we get to the playoffs, I swear to God, I'm going to crash out. I will literally crash out if any of you niggas bring up any of these role players. Because once again, who stepped up tonight and won the game? Luka Kennard, a role player. So all this time, y'all have been saying, this is a gap year. You know, the Lakers can't do anything this year. They're just waiting for LeBron to leave so they can get his money. All this stupid shit, right? Y'all were... Folks, there are no excuses for Luka. Zero. I told y'all, the only thing I'm willing to accept is a berth to the NBA Finals. That is it. Anything short of going to the finals is a failure for Luka Doncic. Because you want to know what they won't do tonight? Blame a fucking role player. I guarantee that. Go on all these other podcasts when this show is over. I guarantee you they will not be blaming the role players tonight. But somehow, some way, when we're losing, it's the role players' fault. It's LeBron's fault. But when the team is winning, y'all giving Luka all the credit. You notice how they do that, chat? When the Lakers lose, it's LeBron's fault. He's too old. He needs to retire. It's DeAndre Ayton's fault. It's all the role players' fault. It's Rui's fault. It's Vando. It's Bronny. It's everybody's fault, right? But when the Lakers winning, Luka's the MVP. MVP! MVP! Okay, cool. Okay, cool. But guess what? Now I'm not gonna let y'all go back to blaming role players when the team loses. No, this is all on Luka now. See, and I love this, folks. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I love this. I'm so excited to watch this movie next month once the playoffs start. I'm so excited. This is gonna be better than a fucking movie for me. This is the Luka playoff experience on the Lakers is gonna be better than any fucking movie that comes out this year. This will be the best movie. And if you guys don't know what movie I'm talking about Cheek Busters. That's the movie, Cheek Busters. It's been 4 straight years of Cheek Busters, folks. This is the greatest franchise out right now, and most of you guys don't even know. So, 2023, when we went to the conference finals, if you guys don't know, that was Cheek Busters 1. Okay? That was Cheek Busters 1. It was a hell of a movie. Right? The following year, 2024, that was Cheek Busters 2. Darvin's Revenge. Okay? So not only did Darvin fuck us up in 2023, he fucked us up in 2024 as well. So you had Cheek Busters 1 in 2023. 2024, you had Cheek Busters 2, Darvin's Revenge. Okay? Last year, it was Cheek Busters 3. The Return of Aston Reeves. That was the 3rd installment of Cheek Busters. Okay? This year is the 4th installment, folks. Cheek Busters for life.
I know I've been away. I'm just trying to get my paper straight, girl. Don't give my shit away. I'm just trying to get my paper straight, girl.
Yo, Cheek Busters for life is going to be the best. Yo, this shit might win a fucking Oscar. That's why I can't fucking wait, dude. Cheek Busters for life, folks. This might win a fucking Academy Award, dude. Straight up. Luka might win an Oscar this year. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is gonna be some funny shit, man. This is gonna be one hell of a comedy movie, dude. This is gonna be this is gonna be the best shit going, man. I can't wait. I can't wait, chat. I got my popcorn. I can't fucking wait for this shit. And you notice, right? Me and 444, we're hyping this shit up, man. Have y'all been noticing that? Don C said I got ulterior motives. No, dude. I don't have ulterior motives. But I am promoting this movie every game, every show. I'm promoting this movie. What have I been telling y'all? Y'all, you got to get us to the finals now. You got to get us to the finals, dude. I don't want to hear no bullshit excuse this year. You got to get us to the NBA finals, dude. And if he doesn't do it, what is that going to expose? A few things. Number one, it's going to expose every issue with Puka. He's a stat patter. He's low IQ. He slows down the game. He takes way too many threes. And he's not in shape. Right? What is it going to... Also, what's it going to expose? It's going to expose, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you guys this. It's going to expose... that Luka has been exposed. And this is what's so funny about this whole trade. And we talked about this yesterday. Right? We talked about this yesterday. Because there are a lot of people out there that say, oh, the Lakers won the trade. The Lakers won the trade. The Lakers won the trade. And they always bring up AD's injury history as why the Lakers won the trade. I've made the argument there's no way the Lakers can win the trade until Luka wins a championship. But there's also something else brewing, folks, that many people aren't paying attention to. And this is what I believe is going to happen. I believe, and this is just me personally, I believe Luka's game has been exposed. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, I believe the NBA has figured out his game and they know how to beat it. It's the same thing with Aston Reeves. Both of these guys have been compromised. They've been compromised, folks. We have all the intel on them, okay? We have all the intel. You know, the league has done their research, and I just feel like, me personally, bro, yeah, I just feel like Luka's game has been exposed. And I don't think Laker fans are ready for this conversation. I know they're not, because every time I bring it up, they call me a hater. How am I a hater? Have you guys seen his record versus Jaylen Brown since the finals? You guys realize he can't beat Jaylen, his daddy? Luka is 0-4 since the finals, folks. And we all know he got clapped up 4-1 in the finals. So if we include the finals, what is it? The last 9 times they've played, Luka is 1-8. In the last 9 games versus Jaylen Brown and the Celtics? What do you call that? Look at Aston Reeves. The Lakers are 2-12 since 2023 in the playoffs. Why is that? Aston Reeves. They've been compromised. We've been infiltrated. You guys think this stuff is a game. It's that simple. So the only way Luka is going to prove to me that he is worthy of being the number 1 option for the Lakers moving forward, he's got to prove that he isn't compromised. He's got to prove it at this point, because I don't believe it. And there are other guys that are coming along that have surpassed him, quite frankly. SGA is in the same draft class as Luka. SGA is about to win back-to-back MVPs. He's surpassed Luka. They're the same age. Wemby's 5 years younger than Luka. He's already surpassed Luka. Yes, Wemby has surpassed Luka. Yes, he has. Like, let's be for real here. Wemby's a better player than Luka Doncic. So there are other guys coming to take his spot. And he's only getting older. He's not getting younger. You know, like I said, when LeBron James lost in 2011, he had to improve his game. I'm not seeing an improvement on Luka's game. I'm just not. You guys think because he's spamming threes all game that he's gotten better. He's not. He's not better. Like, I'm sorry, he's not. He doesn't post up. He doesn't move without the ball. He doesn't cut. He doesn't play defense. He doesn't do shit but jack up fucking threes. But like I said, folks, I can't wait for next month. I can't wait, man. I can't wait for this shit to all get exposed in the playoffs. Is Luka Doncic that guy that can lead you to a championship? Can he do what Anthony Davis did? I don't believe he can. Remember, AD won a national championship in college as a freshman. AD's an Olympian, gold medalist, top 75 player of all time, an NBA champion. Y'all be shitting on AD like he ain't never did shit, which is insane to me. And then y'all will sit here and dick ride niggas that ain't did nothing. Niggas talking about he won a EuroLeague. What y'all say? EuroLeague MVP? I don't even watch that shit. I couldn't tell you one team in the EuroLeague. I don't even watch that shit. We don't even get them games over here. So I don't even give a fuck about that type shit anyway. Because if the EuroLeague was so good, he would have stayed his ass over there. It's the reason he brought his ass to American soil. So yeah, the 30 shots, folks, absolutely disgusting. Just the 30 shots alone is nasty. Now, you go 12 for 30, that's nasty. Right? And then from the three-point line, 13 threes again tonight. Once again, for the last few games, he's been consistently taking 17 threes. So I guess he scaled it back tonight. He only did 13. That's still a little too high to me. He should be taking maybe 6 a game. 5 or 6 a game at max. Maybe. If that much. That's if he has it going. Like, if you ain't got it going. But that's what they do. When they don't have it going, they just keep spamming it and spamming it and spamming it. And after a while, they'll make a few. And the number will look better than if they just stopped at like 4 or 5. So it's clear, it's blatant, obvious stat padding what he's doing. So yeah, 3 for 13 is absolutely nasty. LeBron didn't have a great game. I'm not gonna sit up here and say he did. 5 of 13 is nasty. For 12 points, I mean that's nasty. I can't even lie to you guys. But once again, I'm not looking for LeBron to come save Puka and Aston. It was on them, and obviously they didn't close again. It's another game they didn't close. They failed to close. We saw Puka choke the last time we played the Magic. He didn't want to shoot the ball, and then he threw a grenade to LeBron. Aston tonight, he was choking away in the clutch. Right? He was choking away in the clutch. So yeah, he had 26 tonight. Aston did. 20 shots for him is insane. I mean, that's insane. But he made 10 of them, so okay, whatever. 50%. 2 of 8 from a three-point line is nasty. But whatever. Yeah, whatever. Let's look at the free throws, folks. Aston 4 for 4, Luka 6 for 9. Okay, cool. So they weren't foul baiting, I guess, the whole game. And then yeah, the bench production pretty much non-existent. Hayes had 8, and then Luke Kennard, obviously. Luke Kennard, he was the star of the game for the game winner. I got to give it to Luke Kennard tonight. I got to give him his props tonight, chat. For the Lakers to be on a 8-game, 9-game win streak, however much it is at this point, and for him to get a game winner like that was classic. That was a classic game winner. And as you guys can see, man, the camaraderie is high right now. Guys are feeling good. Everybody's kind of figuring out their roles and knowing where they need to be and everything like that. So yeah, man, that was a good win, man. That surprised me. I didn't think the Lakers would pull that out. Like I said, did get a little bit of help at the end from the referees, but it is what it is. But nine straight or 8 straight, 9 straight, whatever, however much it is, folks. I mean, 8 straight, 9 straight is 8 straight or 9 straight. You know what I mean? At a certain point, you do start to need some luck. You need some things to go your way. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Look at this, folks. Let me show you guys the buffoonery. Give me 1 second, folks. Let me show you guys this clown right now. Let me show you guys the clowns, man. So what? We did a live. Let me see. Let me show you guys this buffoonery, man. We did a live, I think, yeah, yesterday, right? We did a live yesterday. Or was it today? Oh, yeah, it might have been today. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me show you guys this, folks. Give me 1 second. Let me show you the buffoonery. So, we did a live yesterday. No, today. We did a live today, right? So, as the game was going on, you know, I go on my studio or whatever. I see this comment. Danny from LA, 23. He says, these guys have the worst NBA takes. Pay no attention to them. They don't know ball. Okay. So I'm assuming you were referring to me. Is that right? Danny from LA? You were referring to me, right? Because I don't think we took any calls. Yeah, we didn't take any calls earlier. So you were referring to me. Is that right, Danny boy? And now you're in the chat, Danny boy? I told you, man. Why don't you just go to Dan the Lakers fan, dude? Your name's Danny. Why don't you go to Danny boy the Lakers fanboy?
And the goofballs that say they're LeBron, no, you're not a LeBron James fan. Hey, all the people on this chat, if anybody bring up the other players, they not a LeBron James fan. So we cutting them out. We the real LeBron James fans.
Facts.
We the real, hey, everybody on here, we the real LeBron James fan. That goofball on the other channel, excuse my French, he's a D-head. I ain't gonna say the word. He a D-head. He's not a LeBron James fan. He just trying to get likes. If I was y'all, I would not follow him because he a goofball.
So like I said, Danny boy, I'm a little bit confused, dude. You know, you were just in my comments talking shit. Now you're in the chat. I mean, what is this about, dude? He said a white spy. I'm trying to figure out what is this about, dude. I mean, do you like the content? Do you enjoy listening? You know, what is this about? You know, y'all, you white dudes, you guys are into some sick shit, dude. You know, you guys are into that cuck shit, you know. It's very strange. Are you sitting in your cuck chair listening to the show, dude? I don't know. You know, one day you like us, the next day you don't, you know? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's very strange. It's very strange. I just saw you in my comment section 3 hours ago talking shit. Now you're back again. Okay. I didn't even block you. I let you live, you know? I didn't really care that deeply. And then I see you in the chat and it's like, oh, okay. So you're back again. Okay. This is odd. I don't understand you dudes, man. I don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't get it. Oh, okay. Look at what he says, chat. He says, the other day you guys were all agreeing that Austin Reeves isn't a key factor to the Lakers' success. I thought it was a wild take. Well, of course you're going to think it's a wild take. I mean, all you probably do is subscribe to, you know, pod trashers that all they do is flap their dick sucker for Austin Reeves. So of course, when all you consume is mayonnaise media, and then you come over to my platform, yeah, it's gonna sound like, hey, dude, you're a fan of the mayonnaise media. Let's just keep it a buck. You're on YouTube in the chat, so that means you're more than likely subscribed to Trevor Lane and Jovan Booty and Colin Clown Nerd and Jason Timpf and all these dudes, and all they do is dick suck for the whites. So sure, when you come to my platform and I'm telling you that Austin Reeves is a bum, and he's here, chat, notice, right, how different his mentality is. Look at what he just said, chat. Let's read this again. He says, the other day, you guys were all agreeing that Austin Reeves isn't a key factor to the Lakers' success, and I thought that was a wild take. But see, you want to know why you think it's a wild take? Because you're not actually paying attention. Right? So let me explain this to you, Danny boy. Austin Reeves became a starter in 2023. That's when he magically emerged as a starter for the Lakers, right? Since the year 2023, the Lakers are 2-12 in the playoffs. We haven't won a playoff series since 2023. It's been 3 years since we won a playoff series. But yet, in your mind, you think Aston is a part of our success? I'm trying to figure out what success have we had with Aston. All we've done is get our ass beat. So I don't know what you're watching. I don't know what you dudes be like thinking about in your mind, dude. You look like you're high in this photo, dude. I don't know. Do you smoke weed or something? I don't know. Maybe you're a stoner or something. I don't know. Maybe you're a little bit off your rocker. But it's clear you're not watching Lakers basketball. Anybody that watches Lakers basketball and thinks Austin Reeves is a part of the Lakers' success is a fucking goofy. Because what success have we had? What success have we had? Chad, am I missing something here? All we've been doing is getting our cheeks busted. This is the delusion of these people, man. Like, they live in an alternate reality. In his mind, he thinks we done hung a banner with Austin. We ain't did shit with Austin, but get our asses beat. We got Judah Rising. You said, damn, when did MJ snake you out like that? I mean, MJ's been snaking me out for years, dude. That's what MJ does.
And the goofballs that say they're LeBron, no, you're not a LeBron James fan. Hey, all the people on this chat, if anybody bring up the other players, they not a LeBron James fan. So we cutting them out. We the real LeBron James fans.
Facts.
We the real, hey, everybody on here, we the real LeBron James fan. That goofball on the other channel, excuse my French, he's a D-head. I ain't gonna say the word. He a D-head. He's not a LeBron James fan. He just trying to get likes. If I love y'all, I would not follow him because he a goofball.
So yeah, Judah, this is what MJ does, man. I mean, you can clearly see, right? He hates himself. He goes on the Mexican platform and he's very respectful. He doesn't even curse. He won't even say dickhead on his show, right? But then he'll come to my show, cuss me out, call me everything but God's child and a son of God. I mean, it's obvious. MJ's a coon. I've told him that to his face. He's a coon. He's a sellout. That's why he's a Kobe fan. That's why I can't be a Kobe fan. I just can't. I can't respect the way he moved. I just can't. I can't respect that. I can't respect, sliming out Shaq. I can't respect, cutting, his family off. I can't respect him taking pussy in Colorado. I can't respect what Kobe did. So I can't be a Kobe fan, but I've noticed that about Kobe fans. They're typically sellouts. LeBron fans are real. We're real niggas. Kobe fans they're more so sellouts. They'll sell their, like I said, don't even get me started, man. Don't even have me going down the rabbit hole tonight. Because that rabbit hole will get deep if we go down it tonight. Y'all don't want to get me started on Kobe Bryant and Kobe Bryant fans. Y'all don't want to get me started. Okay, here this dude comes again with this trolling shit. Okay. All right, keep coming, dude. We'll just keep blocking you. It's Saturday night and you're up here trolling. Okay. Shout out to Nick T with the $5 super chat.
Hey, I fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
He says Luka took 30 shots to get 30 points. Ouch. This game was close because of Luka's shot jacking. Lakers could have won easily with Luka taking 20 shots. Exactly. So yeah, back to this to this clown white dude. To this white boy. He says, "Bro, stop with the race baiting. You're just hurt these white boys are schooling the NBA right now." What are they schooling, dude? And what does this have to do with Austin being sorry as fuck and us continuously losing with him every single season? What does that have to do with anything? If Austin was schooling the NBA, why are the Lakers 2-12 in their last 14 playoff games? Why are the Lakers going on 3 years without having won a playoff series? What are you talking about? Like I said, bro, seriously, dude, it's about to be baseball season, okay? Respectfully, let me just say I think personally, right? You guys, if you don't know basketball, right? Why don't you just go to baseball? You know, I mean, that's an easier sport to understand. Go to baseball or go watch hockey. You know, those are sports where the whites, you know, have success. But over here in these lanes, NFL, NBA, I mean, come on, man. You guys got to stop, okay? We get it. You want a white savior. You're tired of, you know, watching blacks all day. We understand that. But, you know, you're dick riding bums. I mean, it's kind of pathetic. You know what I mean? You're dick riding bums. I mean, if you're going to be a fan of some, like, see me, like, I'm a fan of the GOAT. You know, LeBron James. I'm a fan of a GOAT. You're asked out for Aston? You're asked out for Aston. Yeah. That's crazy work, dude. I just couldn't imagine growing up and being a fan of a role player. I just couldn't imagine that. Like I said, when I was growing up, my favorite player was Tracy McGrady, and then it was LeBron James. Like I never in my life would be a fan of a role player. Is that how desperate you guys are for a white savior? Is that you're willing to be dicked out for a role player? That's nasty work, dude. That's nasty work, bro. That's just crazy, bro. You're fanned out for Aston. For Aston. That's who you came in my comment section to defend. Aston Reeves. Not a superstar, but a role player. A 2-month all-star. Okay. That's actually pathetic, dude. Like I said, just go to Jovan Booty, man. Just go to Jovan Booty, right? And you can go, you know, play with yourself over on Jovan's channel. Go to your daddy. He's an Austin fanboy. Go to your daddy. I mean, I don't understand this stupid shit. I don't get it. That shit's fucking stupid. Niggas act like this dude is, you said he's not a big part of our success, and I disagreed with that. I don't agree with that. Austin's a big part of our success. What success are you referring to? I'm trying to figure this out. Like, seriously, what success? You're 2-12 in your last 14 playoff games. He's been an abject failure. Like, this is not even like This is not even up for a debate. He's an abject failure with this team. Like, what are we even talking about? Oh, well, yeah. Well, bro, just stop with the race baiting. You're just hurt. These white boys are schooling the NBA right now. What? Schooling what? Where? I'm trying to figure this out. Where, chat? Like, see, he's still talking bullshit. Look, he's talking more bullshit. He ain't saying shit, chat. He ain't saying shit. Look what he says now. Despite the fact I don't agree with you, I respect your take, and it's actually funny and entertaining. I don't know why you're making it about race, but I guess you feel threatened. I get it. Threatened by what, nigga? You know what? I am threatened. I am. I do. I am threatened by you guys. You want to know why? Because every time y'all come around, we get our fucking asses beat. And I'm tired. So you're right. I do feel threatened by y'all. And I wish y'all would leave us the fuck alone. Because we were winning and having fun before y'all fucking showed up. Before Aston got here, we were winning. Before Luka got here, we were winning. Y'all are here now, and all we do is fucking lose. That's all we do is get our cheeks busted. But in y'all's mind, because y'all got an alternate reality going on upstairs, y'all live in an alternate fucking universe, y'all think we're successful. Y'all are fucking goofy, man. You have no argument, dude. We're still waiting for you to explain to us, how are we successful with Aston? You're talking about everything under the fucking sun except for how are we successful with Aston? What have we won with Aston? I've given you the facts. I've broken it down for you. I've given you data, research, the statistics, everything. Do I need to pull up his numbers from last year in the playoffs? Okay, give me 1 second. No, hold on, chat. Let's go there. Let's go there. Cause see, he talking bullshit. I'm gonna talk the actual facts. Let's go to Austin Reeves playoff stats in 2025. He talking bullshit. He still can't explain how we've been successful with Aston. He still can't explain it. Let's go to these numbers. So after averaging 20 points a game last season, we get to the postseason, folks. And do you guys know that Aston didn't crack 20 points in any game in the playoffs last year? He didn't crack 20. He averaged 20 in the regular season. We get to the playoffs. He didn't score 20 points not one time. Now let's get into these numbers. Folks, from the field last year against Minnesota, from the field, the boys shot 41%. Those are D'Angelo Russell numbers. That's below average for a guard. 41% is below average. That's bad. If you shoot 41% from the field as a guard, that is not good, folks. That is bad. He averaged 41% in the playoffs. That's dog shit. From the three-point line, he was 32% from the three-point line. That is dog shit. So once again, white boy, okay? What alternate reality are you living in? Because I want to listen. Maybe I need to book a ticket and pull up on you because it's clear you're not living on planet Earth. You're not living on planet Earth, white boy. Exactly. You don't have shit. You know you're a fucking goofy. He knows he's a goofy, man. You know you're a goofy, dude. It's okay. Goofies are welcome. But I would just prefer when we're having intellectual conversations about the fakers that you guys sit it out. That's what I would prefer. Oh, now you're not white. Fuck out of here, dude. We're still waiting for you to explain to us how we're successful with Aston Reeves. You talk about everything under the fucking sun. You talking about race, white boy. You talking about fucking everything else but Aston's performances over the last 3 years. Knock it off, white boy. Go to your daddy, Jovan Booty. Go to Colin Clown. Go to Colin Clown Nerd. Go to your daddy. That's why y'all be thinking I'm a hater, because these are the people y'all listen to. So when you bring your goofy ass over here, yeah, you're like, oh, who is this dude? He's a fucking hater. Fuck this nigger. No, fuck you, cracker. Fuck you. You go listen to Trevor Lame. You go listen to that fuck shit. It is what it is. Well, I just didn't agree on your take about Austin Reeves. I think he's a major part of the Lakers' success. Yeah. Of course you do. Of course you do. We know. We know exactly why you think Austin's a big part of the Lakers' success. We know exactly why. And we know it has nothing to do with basketball. We know. We get it, dude. Oh, we got another clown, chat. He says, bro can't accept that the Lakers' 2 best players are white. What difference do it make what color they are? If they suck and they can't win. He wouldn't give a shit. It wouldn't matter if they were fucking purple. If they were ass, they're ass. We've called out Darvin Ham for being garbage. We've called out Russ. We've called out all the black players, D'Lo, everybody. It's not, I mean, at the end of the day, if they were good and white and could win, it wouldn't be an issue. The problem is they're white and they're losing. That's where I have an issue. That's where I have an issue. So like I said, Wavy BT7. Wavy BT7. What kind of fucking name is this? So listen, Wavy. Once again, you know, you guys are in my chat celebrating as if you guys have won a ring or something. I mean, has Luka won a championship or what? Am I missing something here, chat? Help me understand this. Once again, chat, what do I keep telling you guys? These people live in an alternate reality. You guys remember when you would buy a movie back in the day and it would come with alternate endings? That's how these niggas are, bro. They're like, that's what these niggas do. It's like they be watching the Lakers and then they just create like alternate endings after every game. I guess in you guys' mind, like the Lakers have won a championship or something. I don't know, man. All right, Button Masher, what do you got?
What's good, Reg? First of all, clutch win for the Lakers. So, you mean, at the end of the day, you got to give them that. But I will say this, as I stated it, you know, last time we spoke, Luka and these Techs, man, it's going to come back to haunt them in the playoffs. I guarantee it. And on top of that, on top of all that, I would say that you're equal opportunists of giving people their fair due and judgment. White, black, Spanish, Puerto Rican, Chinese, you give everybody the smoke. So when I see people in the comments talk about racism, obviously they haven't been watching the show. So I'm gonna put you and definitely give you your just due on that. But yeah, I mean, it was a good game. At the end of the day, you know, a win's a win. If it's an ugly win, it is still a win. I would take a win. Luka going basically 0 in the second half, that's crazy, bro. Shooting all those shots and still going 0, that's crazy, man. You know, you live with them or you die with them. So that's something that the Lakers are going to have to figure out at the end of the day. And yeah, but as a win's a win.
That's what I got to say on what I seen today.
Yeah, give me 1 second. We got Jesus with the $5 super chat.
Hey, I fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
He says deport Wavy 347 and Luka Dookie. Get them likes up. Folks, so I didn't even know this, but it says Luka's facing a 1-game suspension after picking up his 16th technical foul of the season. It says the Lakers will be without Luka for their next game. Barring a reversal from the NBA, the Lakers star received his 16th tech of the season Saturday against the Magic, triggering an automatic 1-game suspension. Unless the league rescinds the foul, Luka will be out for the Lakers' clash with the East-leading Pistons on Monday. The foul occurred late in the third quarter after an exchange of words between Luka and, that other nigga. That's a weird name.
Yeah, those are the Draymond Green rules, man. Those are the Draymond Green rules.
Hold on, dude. It says, Goga Bataze, whatever his name is. The two had been jawing during a free throw, and Luka continued talking to him as they ran down the floor. The officials hit the players with a double tech. That will be more costly for Luka, who's also facing a $5,000 fine. Lakers coach JJ Redick told reporters after the game that Badaze saying something about Luka's mother triggered the conflict, and the team plans to appeal the foul. Come on, man. He said something about, come on, man. Nah, you got to square up then at that point. I mean, see, that's why I be saying, chat, Luka's soft, man. You know what I mean? Somebody say something about your mama. You got to square up, nigga. You got to squabble. I keep telling y'all that, man. This fake tough guy shit, niggas ain't buying it. We already saw Dennis Schroeder put hands on him. Now you got niggas out here talking about his mama. And he still ain't swung on nobody yet. Y'all got to knock it off, man. This dude's pussy, dude. I keep telling y'all that, man. He's not tough, dude. It's a fake tough guy act that he puts on, bro. It's basketball. He knows niggas can't really touch him, so he talks shit. But in reality, bro, the dude's pussy. Somebody say something about your mama, you got to be willing to squabble, man. You already gonna get suspended anyway. He said, square up. What are you, 7? Like I said, dude, you know, to me, in the NBA, right, you have to get into a squabble. You have to. And if you don't think that's the case, I don't think you watch basketball. You said trying to get NBA players to fight and decide what their manhood is garbage commentary? Okay, that's fine. You just don't understand basketball. And you're a pussy. So, I don't really care how you feel. You're a bitch. This is basketball, pussy. This is a combat sport. This is a physical sport. At some point, if you're a superstar in the NBA, you're going to have to fight, dude. At some point. And we've yet to see Luka throw hands. Kobe had to do it. Jordan had to do it. LeBron had to do it. Luka's a pussy. Why do you think Draymond Green's a 4-time champion? You want to know why Draymond Green has 4 rings? I realized this in 2022 in the finals. I watched that series. I remember after game 1. The Celtics won game 1, right? I watched game 2. Draymond comes on the court. I watched Draymond the whole game. That nigga was not there to play basketball. Draymond was there to fight. Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, whoever. He was pulling Jaylen Brown's pants down. He was doing all kinds of antics and bullshit. And I realized, I said, that's what his value is. That's why he keeps winning. Because at the highest level, it comes down to taking it. It ain't about the plays anymore. It ain't about your scheme and all that dumb shit. No. When you get to the finals and you get deep into the playoffs, it comes down to will. It comes down to who's going to take the championship? Who's going to take the trophy? And guess what? Jaylen Brown learned from that lesson in 2022. And then guess what he did in 2024? He bullied Luka. He took Luka's lunch money. Why do you think I say Luka's a pussy? You think I'm just pulling that out of my ass? We have a track record, pussy. So like I said, if you want to go fucking, sew fucking t-shirts or some shit, go sew you a blanket then, faggot. Since you want to be a pussy in the chat. Your channel, your username is Be Happy. Why don't you go fucking why don't you go knit a t-shirt? Go knit a sweater. Since you don't want to squabble. You're a bitch. This is basketball, pussy. You gotta squabble. Sorry. I'm sorry, pussy. You don't like it, get out the sport. In baseball, don't they fucking squabble? Don't the benches clear in baseball and they fucking squabble? Don't they squabble in hockey? They squabble in every sport. And these bitch ass niggas in the chat want to water the fucking game down and want to come over here on that kumbaya fuck shit. Get your bitch ass out the chat. You a bitch. Well, I don't want Luka to fight. This is garbage commentary. You're a bitch. So this is what JJ Redick said. He said, well, obviously try to get that rescinded. I'm not sure what happened. I do know that there were certain things said in a language that the referees couldn't understand in reference to Luka's mom. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. That nigga came for your mama. Nah, you gotta squabble, gang. You gotta squabble. A nigga came for your mama. But no, that nigga's like 6'10", though. So Luka probably didn't want that smoke. Because that nigga's like 6'10". He's like their center. So that nigga came for his mama? Damn, niggas is playing. Yo, this nigga already got hoed by Dennis Schroeder. He already got hoed by Chris Dunn. Now he's getting hoed by some nigga on Orlando. Yo, Luka's a straight bitch, dog. Luka's a straight hoe ass nigga. Yo, he gotta get his squabble up, man. He gotta step his squabble game up. Niggas have no respect for him at all. Damn, it said Doncic claimed the statement was Badaze saying he would fuck Luka's whole family. Nah, bro. Nigga gotta fight after that game. Nah, bro. I've read enough. Nah, Mr. Bud Masher. Are these not fighting words? Yes or no?
Of course they are. I mean, this is part of the game. It's always been part of the game, man. You have to set your tone. You can't just let people walk on you, because once they be able to, like you said, take your lunch, they're gonna always take your lunch. They're gonna always know what buttons to push to get you in the mood and get you out there. You have to defend yourself. And if, like you said, if you're going to get the tech, yo, might as well go out swinging and get the tech for something, because you know what's coming. You gotta put hands on somebody, especially they're gonna tell you right to your face. They're gonna pick up your whole family. Like, bro, it's right then and there on site. Right then and there on site. Stop game, yo. Hands is being thrown. But like you said, they keep attacking Luka because they know he's not gonna do nothing. That whole incident with Derek Schroeder is wild, bro. Getting smacked in the hallway is wild. Cause like you said, yo. He said something about Schroeder. Schroeder, like, I gotta meet you out. I gotta meet you in the hallway. That's simple. Luka should be in the hallway. Luka should be in the hallway right now.
Exactly. I was just about to say that. Even remember when Melo and KG got into it, right?
Yup.
They got into it. They got into it on the court, but Melo he waited for KG in the tunnel. So for all the soy boys listening right now, okay, cool. So Luka doesn't want to squabble in front of the whole world. Okay, cool. So you telling me you're not gonna go in the tunnel and go see about that? You're a bitch. Dennis Schroeder went and saw went and got his issue. Dennis Schroeder pulled up. Why you not gonna pull up? Cause you're a bitch.
They smell fresh meat with Luka, man.
They smell
It's
pussy.
like in jail, man.
They smell pussy.
It's like in jail, man. You smell it, they're gonna keep getting at you. You're gonna keep being the victim until you stand up for yourself. Just like in any kind of situation, in school, in jail, in the street, if you ain't gonna defend yourself, if you ain't gonna back up your words, and you're just gonna keep talking and you run away from the situation, they're gonna keep pressing you.
Like I said, I've seen Jordan, I've seen Kobe get into squabbles, I've seen LeBron get into squabbles. At some
All
point,
the greats
I'm
got
not
into
saying,
squabbles.
You said what?
All the greats got into squabble. Bird, Magic, it doesn't matter who it was. If you're a great, you got into a squabble. It's like a rite of passage.
Exactly.
It's like a rite of passage.
And my thing is, okay, and I get, ever since the Malice in the Palace, the league is very strict or whatever. So, okay, cool. Maybe you don't swing, but you're not even going to, like, push somebody or grab somebody. I've never seen him raise a hand at anybody. At some point, you gonna have. This is LA. This is the land of the gangbangers. Squabbling is mandatory. Soon as you touch down in LA, you damn near got to squabble. It's mandatory out there.
Rite of passage.
It's a rite of passage in LA.
It's a rite of passage in LA. They have a dude on Instagram, Catch a Fade or something like that. He just goes to people's hoods in LA asking for fades. Like, it's part of the culture. You can't throw up the LA without catching a fade. Just is what it is.
And I was trying to explain that to the soy boys in the chat that don't understand what the sport is about. It's clear you guys don't understand. And like I said, you probably should just, go watch figure skating or something. You know what I mean? Go watch figure skating.
Every sport they squabble. Every sport they squabble. Baseball, hockey, football. Everybody's throwing hands somewhere at some time. Because if you're a man, you can't allow people just to disrespect and say anything to you. And like you said, boom, you don't want to do it on the court because of whatever. I'm going to see you in the hallway, bro. Before you get on that bus, I'm going to see you. Words are going to be said. Hands are going to be thrown. Something has to happen. Luka can't be having people, the brothers, stick up for him all the time when he gets in a situation. That's what happened. He's expecting,
Jackson Hayes,
everybody else but him. Yeah, he's expecting everybody else to defend him. Nah, man, you're going to have to stand on your own. And I guarantee you, the day that happens, he will get so much more respect. So much more respect once it happens. Because people won't be looking at him like, this is free lunch. I could test him anytime I want. It's rules, bro.
And if you think about it, that's what the Joker had to go through. Because in 2020, who got on his ass? Dwight Howard.
Marcus Morris. When he pushed Marcus Morris in the back. I almost gave him. The Morris brother.
That was years later. I'm talking about in the bubble in 2020.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dwight Howard, he got on the Joker's ass. He bullied him. He took his lunch money, and Joker had to learn from that. And then he came in 2023, and he won his championship. It's a rite of passage. Same thing with Draymond and Jaylen Brown. Draymond bullied Jaylen Brown in 2022. He pulled his pants down on the court. And then in 2024, Jaylen Brown, he bullied Luka. So that's what I'm saying. What did Luka learn in that finals in 2024? Did he learn what's going to be required? You're going to have to bully somebody at some point. You have to be the aggressor. And then these soy boys in the chat, they're talking about Steph Curry. Oh, well, Steph Curry never fought. Well, Steph Curry had probably the greatest enforcer of his generation on his team, which is Draymond. Where's the Draymond on this team? Luka ain't got no fucking Draymond. Ain't nobody coming here to enforce nothing for Luka. You got to stand on your square, pussy. You ain't Steph, nigga. Isn't Luka bigger than Steph too?
6'7".
Come on, man.
240 or something like that.
This nigga said he gonna fuck your whole family.
That's crazy. That is wild to say to somebody, bro.
I had no idea that happened either. I had no idea.
That's even wild for you to repeat that he said that about you. Like, I would have kept that to myself. Like, nah, I ain't even letting that out. I'm not even letting that out. Especially if you ain't do nothing. You let that out. You let that out when you do something. That means, okay, I had a reason to do something. Man say he gonna F my whole family. That's why I went at him. The man said he gonna F your whole family. You do nothing, bro. That makes you look even 10 times worse. It's not a good look.
Like I said, bro, if you want to win, I mean, yeah, you gonna have to take it. You know what I mean? You got to take it, bro. You know, we can go down the list every year, man. Like, all the champions, bro. You got to take it. You know, it's either somebody got their lunch money taken in the finals, or a major player got hurt. That's really how it goes. 2019, KD gets hurt, Clay gets hurt. You know, 2021, you know, Giannis and them, they took Devin Booker and them lunch money. They was up 2-0. Drew Holiday, them boys, they came in, they took their lunch money. 2022, Draymond, he took y'all lunch money. 2023, Joker took your lunch money. At some point, you got to run in somebody's pockets, man, and take their lunch money. Y'all keep thinking it's all about basketball. You know what you know what a lot of these people don't realize? Your personality.
What's that?
Your personality matters, right? You got to be a killer. Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, all killers. You got to kill something. You know, y'all want to play this nice guy shit all the time. This is why the society, and we was talking about this last night. This is why society is the way it is, because y'all want to be nice all the fucking time. No, sometimes you got to do what Trump and them do, and sometimes you got to send one of them torpedoes. Unfortunately, it just is what it is. We can't always sing Kumbaya. One of you niggas will have to die. That's just life. Ain't that what Charlie Kirk said?
And he stood on it, literally.
Yeah, he stood on it. He was absolutely right. What did he say? He said, for us to keep our Second Amendment, unfortunately, it's gonna have to be some unfortunate deaths.
Yup, out of his own mouth.
Niggas gotta die. It is what it is. How y'all want to win, but y'all don't want to kill nothing? You know what's funny, right? I be watching they be popping up on my Twitter feed. It'd be like animal videos, and I be watching them sometimes when they pop up. And bro, nature is vicious. I saw one video a few days ago. A buffalo had just had a baby in the wild in Africa somewhere in the safari, whatever, right? So a buffalo just had a baby. I'm talking about fresh out the sack. Can't even really walk yet. Nigga, 4 or 5 lions swarm the 2 buffaloes, the mother and the calf. They swarm them. So the mom, the mama buffalo, she's doing her best to try and, you know, keep the lions off of the calf. She ends up getting killed too. The lions ate the mama and the calf. They didn't give a fuck. So this is what I be trying to tell, bro. How you want to eat and you ain't willing to kill something? How you gonna eat? How does Luka want to win and he ain't willing to kill a nigga to eat?
Yeah, all that barking that he be doing, man, it's just for show, man. You really gotta put your statement on it, man. You gotta back those words up, because people are gonna, as long as you're at the top, somebody's always gonna test you. And if they know what to do to get inside your head to get you off your game, because look what happened after he said that. He went 1 for 11 in the second half. That's all it takes. And people know that now. People know Luka is soft, and you can get into his head and mess up his whole game. And now he can't say nothing, because if he says something, the rule is you could 2 more texts and you get suspended for the next game. In the playoffs, I think you could only get 2 texts now. Once you pass that limit, and you get suspended. So how you gonna make it all the way to the finals with Luka being Luka and not getting a tech or 2? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Right, especially the way he complains. We got Samoda Dragon with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you.
Fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans.
He says Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Hardy squabbled in the Olympic figure skating in the 90s.
Yep.
This is
sure
always
did with the. Sure did.
Hold on. This has always been a part of sports. Luka's a punk.
Crowbar to the knee.
Yep, folks. Like I said, man, this is the problem with having two white boys as your two stars or whatever. Like, it's the same issue with Aston. We saw it last year with Naz Reid. I don't know if you caught that. In the playoffs last year, Naz Reid told Austin he'll slap the dog shit out of him. He was pointing his face, calling him a bitch. And then Jaden McDaniels came from behind and pushed Austin in the back. A lot of fans, y'all don't see like the things that go on the court. You know what I mean? They don't, because you have the commentators commentating over the game, and then obviously the players aren't mic'd up, so a lot of the fans don't hear what's going on. So you guys just think it's all sugar and roses out there. It's all fun and game. No, I mean, it's a lot of shit going on that floor that a lot of fans are just oblivious to. Okay, I'm about to block you, dude. You said, man, this is some third grade level analysis. Lions ate the mama and the calf. Thank you so much for this intellectually stimulating conversation. What is he talking about? I'm trying to figure this out, chat. What are you talking about? I'm not trying to intellectually stimulate you. I gave you an example about what goes on in the wild. When lions are hungry, they don't give a fuck about nothing. They will kill to eat. What about that don't you understand? When you get to the finals, you have to kill to eat. To get that ring, you got to kill something. Jaylen Brown and the Celtics killed Luka. Is Luka willing to kill something to eat? Or is he a soy boy like you? That maybe that's why you're so soft, Be Happy. You're a soy boy. You don't drink real milk, right? You probably drink fucking almond milk or something. You're a pussy. You're a fucking pussy. You probably eat fucking kale salads and shit, dude. You're a bitch. But yeah, but Matcher, you got any final thoughts, man?
I think, like I said, people are going to be testing Luka, man. They're gonna keep coming at him until he defends himself, until he shows that he's not going to be stepped on, he's not going to be approached like that, and especially in the playoffs, it's going to mess up the game. Because, like I said, as you see, after he got that tech and whatever happened, his whole second half was trash. I did have a question for you, honestly speaking. The mayonnaise media, did you make that up?
Yeah.
Bro, I've been hearing people say that now, man. I think you should get that patent before somebody makes a t-shirt off it, bro. I've been hearing a lot of people say that mayonnaise media, bro, and I know I heard it here first, but I was, was it even, yeah, man, was it even your channel that somebody said it on? So, bro, that could take off. I'll put that shit on a t-shirt and sell it. That mayonnaise media is dope, bro. I like that a lot. I buy a t-shirt, homie. That being said, thanks for having me on the show. Always a pleasure. Keep doing your thing. Keep putting your foot on these niggas' necks. And you just take it easy, Reg.
All right, Bud Masher. Appreciate you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is actually insane, bro. This is actually insane. Okay. I had no idea that this happened, folks. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of dozing in and out of tonight's game. I kind of ate before, and I was like, I had the itis, and I was kind of dozing in and out. So I didn't see this tech happen, at all. But yeah, they gonna complain to the league and say, hey, he talked about his mom. Are y'all serious? This nigga said he would fuck his whole family. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy, bro. I'll fuck your whole family is crazy. Nah, nigga gotta see me for that, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. A nigga gotta see me for that. You gotta see me after the game. We gotta hit. Win, lose, or draw, we gotta hit. We gotta hit. Just so you know, you can't play with me like that ever again. Just so you know. We gotta hit. That's a violation. That's a violation, chat. Wow. This nigga been getting punked the whole season. He said, how did they know what he said? Because Luka snitched. So not only did a nigga say he gonna fuck your whole family, but then you snitched on him. Oh, Luka's on some Kobe shit. You know what? Y'all were exactly right. Y'all were exactly right, chat. Luka does give me Kobe vibes, man. That's crazy. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Yo, this nigga's a fucking snitch too, chat. Damn. This nigga got hold and then he started snitching. That's crazy. You just like Kobe. Y'all were right. They've been saying it too, chat. They said he's like Kobe. Y'all are exactly right, bro. Niggas get hold and start doing some bitch ass shit. Start snitching. That's crazy, bro. That's fucking wild, bro. This nigga really is like Kobe, bro. They're one and the same. When Carmelo went to go see KG, did Carmelo tell everybody what KG said, or like did he snitch on KG, or did he was that just man to man? You got to see me. Wow, bro. Luka's actually a bitch. I had no idea. Listen, we could go another 30 minutes just on this topic alone. I had no idea this even happened, chat. That's actually that's wild, bro. This nigga got a tech because he was going back and forth with the nigga because the nigga said he gonna fuck your whole family in another language too, so the refs couldn't understand it. That's gangster. That's some gangster shit. Nigga say he gonna clap your mama. How you don't go see that nigga in the tunnel, chat? How you don't go see that nigga in the tunnel? Luka's a hoe. I'm sorry, Luka's a hoe. There's no other way. There's no other way for me to describe. This is multiple players that have tried this man this season, bro. Chris Dunn played with him. Remember when Chris Dunn, hold on. Y'all remember when Chris Dunn pushed the ball into his chest? And then Jackson Hayes had to come step up for Puka? And he was on the court talking about some, yeah. Like, what are you talking about, dude? What are you screaming yeah for? Are you gonna squabble or what? What are you screaming at him for? Yeah. You guys remember this? Hold on, chat. Y'all don't remember this, do y'all? Look at this. Yeah. Chris Dunn said, you a flopping bitch. Look. Chris Dunn said you a flopping ass bitch. He said you a flopping bitch. And you told him, yeah, yeah, yeah. Chris Dunn said you a flopping bitch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What is this white shit, man? Chat, what is this mayonnaise shit, man? I don't know what this shit is, dude. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Chat. I don't know what this white shit is. This is some white shit. A nigga said you a flopping bitch and you talking some, yeah, yeah, yeah. Chat, y'all gotta go on with this cracker shit, dude. I don't know what this white shit is, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it in the book, chat. I don't know what this shit is. I don't know what these folks out here doing, man. Chat, I don't know what these folks out here doing, man. I don't know what this is, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what this is, man. It's that cracker shit. The nigga, he put the ball in his chest, and then Jackson Hayes had to come defend him. LeBron over there, like, so LeBron watching him like, nigga, what you gonna do? LeBron waiting for him to defend himself. You see LeBron walking off. LeBron ain't finna defend you, my nigga. You got to stand up for yourself. He pushed the ball in your chest and told you to back your bitch ass up, nigga. Luka didn't raise a finger, nigga. And then here come Jackson Hayes to protect him. That's some soft ass white boy shit, man. That's that white boy shit, chat. That's some soft ass white boy shit right there, man. That nigga look like a real Yo, that nigga Chris Dunn look like a real nigga when he put that ball. Yo, look at that nigga's face when he put the ball in that nigga's chest. Like, look at this nigga's face, bro. That look Yo, Chris Dunn's a real nigga, man. That's a real nigga right there. That nigga ain't tolerating you fucking white boys. That nigga ain't tolerating that shit. Yo, white boys, man, y'all gotta, listen. Y'all gotta step up, man, and start fighting, dude. I'm sorry, man. Like, you gotta fight, dude. You can't not fight. You know what I mean? You can't not fight. I'm sorry. Like, niggas talking about, oh, we're low IQ, we're ignorant and all that. Okay, well, get your square ass up out the league then, bitch. Yeah. Since niggas is so ignorant and we're so low IQ, take y'all goofy asses to figure skating. The fuck? Go watch motherfucking, what's a bitch ass sport? Oh yeah, go watch tennis or something. Go watch one of them bitch ass sports then. Don't bring y'all soft asses. Well, why do you want Luka to fight? Steph Curry didn't fight. You're so low IQ. You're so stupid. I don't want Luka to fight. Alright. Take your bitch ass to volleyball then. Go watch a fucking volleyball game. Bitch ass nigga. Go watch beach volleyball, pussy. If you don't want to squabble, get your bitch ass out the sport. How about that? We just asking for Luka to defend himself one time. Just once. Austin been here 5 fucking years. He still ain't fought nobody. Bitch ass white boy. You been here 5 fucking years, nigga. In the land of the gangbangers. In the land of the Bloods and the Crips. And you still ain't fought shit yet. Shit is ridiculous, man. We not saying he gotta squabble every fucking game. We not saying he gotta fucking, get suspended and be reckless with it. We ain't asking him to be Isaiah Stewart. We not saying be the fucking enforcer. We're just saying, yo, at some point, can you stand up for yourself and defend yourself at some point in your career? You're going on fucking a decade in the league, nigga. You're pushing 30. At some point, can you step up and defend yourself? That's it. You niggas acting like we asked him to go shoot it out. Shoot up the whole fucking arena. No, we're just asking him to stand up one time for himself so that way we can respect him. And that's too much to ask you soy boys. Like I said, I'm done with y'all, man. I'm done with y'all. Take y'all ass to Jovan Booty. Y'all can go over there. Well, this is so low IQ. You want Luka to squabble? I don't want Luka to squabble. I'm not going to subscribe to your channel.
And the goofballs that say they're LeBron, no, you're not a LeBron James fan. Hey, all the people on this chat, if anybody bring up the other players, they not a LeBron James fan. So we cutting them out. We the real LeBron James fans.
Facts.
We the real, hey, everybody on here, we the real LeBron James fan. That goofball on the other channel, excuse my French, he's a D-head. I ain't gonna say the word. He a D-head. He's not a LeBron James fan. He just trying to get likes. If
I love it.
I would not follow him because he a goofball.